Thank you, Mrs. Miller, and our senior singers. Next in our program is our faculty speaker. It's my pleasure to introduce this year's faculty speaker, chosen by our students, Ms. Emily Maruth. Ms. Maruth is a 2017 graduate of the University of Iowa and has taught math at CHS for the past 2 years. She's also served at CHS as our debate coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Emily Maruth.
Thank you, Mr. Blackmore, for that introduction. Yes, your program is right. I am the staff speaker. I'm not a student. I do actually teach here. But I am so honored to be here today to send the class of 2019 out into the world. When I found out that this group of kids chose me to speak, I honestly teared up a little bit. I just couldn't believe they voted for their math teacher, but here we are. My immediate response was absolutely, because this is such a special day. Right here, right now, is a major turning point in your lives. You have a blank slate to go out into the world and do whatever you want with it. And it sounds like a lot of you already have some pretty big future plans. I do have to say, I'm a little disappointed there's only one of you going to the University of Iowa. Only one. Right here today, you're graduating from high school. I'm so proud of you, and you should feel so incredibly proud of yourselves. I have some wisdom that I want to share with you from my 24 years of life experience. And I think I'll keep it to 3 key pieces of advice. The first thing I want to tell you is to be present and to listen to people. What I'm about to say might be shocking. Social media is not your life. Look around you for a moment. These people here today are your real life. Your friends, your family, your classmates, your teachers, they care about you, they want to spend time with you and have conversations with you. I know for a fact most of you would not be here today without these people. So be sure to give them a huge thank you later. And while we're on that topic, thank you from me to everyone in the audience for everything that you do for these kids. You all are amazing, and you do so much for them. And back to our graduates. Please don't let the little 3x6-inch screen in your pocket keep you from these people and these memories. As you go out into the world, focus on building real relationships and being nice to people, and I promise it will bring you so much happiness in return. And never forget that you have this huge support system in Carlisle cheering you on. My second piece of advice for you this afternoon is to be incredibly confident in yourselves. Like maybe delusionally confident. I know you've probably heard this a million times, but you can do anything you set your mind to. The reason that people say that so often is because it's true. Just last summer, I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run a marathon. And I went out, I trained hard, and I did it. So if me, your math teacher, Miss Maruth, can run a marathon, I think that you truly can do anything. Today is day 1 of your training for whatever huge, crazy, amazing goals that you have, and I cannot wait to watch you achieve them. My third and final piece of advice for you today is to stay on your parents' cell phone plan as long as possible. It's so expensive, I'm still riding that wave. But really, I do have one more serious note to end on. One question that I get a lot from students is, how did you know that you wanted to be a teacher? And honestly, when I was in your shoes, graduating from high school, I didn't have it all figured out yet. All I knew was I was starting in the fall at the University of Iowa as an open major. And then someone a lot smarter than me helped me to figure things out. That person was my mom. She told me to focus my choices more on my regular daily routine like the little day-to-day things I wanted to be doing. For example, big picture, I knew I wanted to do something that made me feel like I was making a difference. But there are so many careers and occupations and majors that fit into that category. So I kind of broke it down to little things. And when I think about little day-to-day occurrences, I knew I loved people. I'm a people person. I wanted to be around people, helping people, talking to people. And that really is what led me more to teaching, because it allows me to do that. And I really feel like teaching is what I was meant to do. I feel so blessed that I got to teach all of you. So my last piece of advice is really to take my mom's advice. Focus on what makes you feel fulfilled each day, and everything else should fall into place. Congratulations once again to each and every one of you. Be proud of all the things you've accomplished today, and have faith in all the things you're still going to achieve. I know that I do. Thank you. Class of 2019, I love you 3,000. Go Cats.
Write that down, cell phone plan. Ms. Maroon, thank you so much, that was excellent. Before we get to presentation diplomas, we have a number of individual recognitions that are so important. So as I start to go through some of the different recognitions that we have, I will be naming off several different names. If you would hold your applause till the end, it can speed us through our program here a little bit more. Carlisle has had a long storied tradition of having an excellent foreign exchange program. And at this time, I'd like to ask those foreign exchange hosting families to stand up. We have Leanne from Saudi Arabia, hosted by Tracy and Laura Paulette. We have Jane from Ukraine, and her host family is Joe and Kristen Shetler. And finally, we have Jebek from Kyrgyzstan, hosted by Matt and Jeanne Compsey. Please stand. Thank you. Next, we have our Des Moines Area Community College certification recognition. This year, we're recognizing seniors who have applied for graduation at DMAC through any certificate, diploma, or degree. The blue and white cord is meant to help identify and recognize students for their hard work, dedication, and commitment to completing this academic accomplishment at DMAC. The following students that are wearing those cords today are Morgan Adrian, Jacob Beener, please stand. Lucas Hinkelman, Carson True, Max Vanselo. Congratulations, everyone. My parents, did you see? I say just stand and they do it. It's not that they listen to me. I don't know why, but they listen to me for some reason. Next is one of my favorite parts of the program. It's our military recognition. I would like to recognize any member of the class of 2019 who will serve our country in our armed services and stand to be recognized. Next recognition is the Seal of Biliteracy. The Seal of Biliteracy is an award given by a school district to recognize students who have attained proficiency in 2 or more languages, one of which is English by high school graduation. Will the following students please stand and be recognized to be the first group from CHS to earn a Seal of Biliteracy? Andrew Black, Madison Fees, Ariana Groff, Nathan Guffey, Wyatt Cruz, Elizabeth Lara, Megan Marino, Keegan Brabasco, Heidi Saucedo Gonzalez, Claire Shetler, Carter Sorensen, and Christopher Stover. Congratulations. Our next recognition is our Distinguished Diploma. These are students that have gone above and beyond with rigorous coursework to earn the Distinguished Diploma. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Trenton Beck, Brock Branian, Kylie Brown, Michael Bowie, McKenna Clark, Taylor DeYoung Casey, Ashley Douglas, Madison Fees, Sophia Fett, Ruben Gallegos, Vaughn Gibson, Ariana Graff, Michaela Graham, Nathan Guffey, Jocelyn Hawk, Christian Henderson, Isaiah Hendricks, Ashlyn Hyland, Nicole Hintz, Alyssa King, Truman Cruz, Samantha McPhee, Paige Mercer, Cameron Mesker, Hunter Morgan, Josie Nordhagen, Emma Parson, Emily Prohaska, Rebecca Reese, Alexander Reed, Nathan Rowry, Claire Shetler, Hannah Schurz, Madison Shanahan, Natalie Shipley, Megan Sievers, Carter Sorensen, Kennedy Sorensen, Madison Speaker, Christopher Stover, Derek Tingle, Noah Twist, Cindy Ullman Breedice, William Vogelrell, and Grant Young. Congratulations. Top 15%. The following students will be introduced into our top graduating 15%. Please stand as I call your name. Brock Branian, Kylie Brown, Michael Bowie, Ariana Graff, Nathan Guffey, Jocelyn Hawk, Christian Henderson, Nicole Hintz, Alexa Lappy, Elizabeth Lara, Paige Mercer, Logan Niehaus, Josie Nordhagen, Emily Prohaska, Ethan Reed, Nathan Rowry, Claire Shetler, Hannah Schurz, Megan Sievers, Carter Sorensen, Kennedy Sorensen, Madison Speaker, Christopher Stover, Mason Tyler, Sydney Ullman Breedice, and William Vogelrell. Congratulations. At this time, Carlisle High School would like to recognize the rare accomplishment of having perfect attendance all 4 years. Now I'm looking down here thinking, how many tardies do we have coming to school? Listen, these two never missed a day, never missed a class. Please stand. Keaton Walker. And Max, the bad boy, Manslow, stand up. Next in our program is the presentation of salutatorian and valedictorian. Our salutatorian this year is Carter Sorensen. Carter is the son of Amy and Willie Sorensen. Carter plans on going to Iowa State University to study aerospace engineering. He's been active in golf, cross country, basketball, chess club, in the Talented and Gifted program, as well as Student Council, National Honor Society, the National Council on Youth Leadership, and a student mentor and tutor, as well as a student ambassador. Your class of 2019 salutatorian, Mr. Carter Sorensen. At this time, I'd like to present our 2019 valedictorian, Michael Bowie. Michael is the son of Joe and Michael Bowie. Michael plans to attend Iowa State University in the fall, majoring in engineering. He's been involved in several student council and student ambassador leadership programs. Michael's also a super fan and a great guy. Michael Bowie, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be our first influencer, if you know what that's all about. Michael Bowie. Well done. Okay, at this time, class of 2019, this is why we're here, our presentation. Mr. Amos, members of our Board of Education, the students before you today have successfully met all the graduation requirements as set forth by Carlisle High School in the great state of Iowa. At this time, will the Board of Directors please come forward for the presentation of diplomas. Parents, you may stand as your son or daughter's name is read, and we respectfully request that the audience hold your applause and celebrations during the presentation so that all names can be heard. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our two amazing school counselors that will be reading off our graduates' names today. Mrs. Leah Heidemann and Mrs. Stephanie Guthrie.
Will the first row please come forward? Morgan Thomas Adrian. Adeline Olivia Aharts. Leanne Sala Albraic. Desiree Pearl Allen. Logan Michael Atkinson. David Avila. Alicia Cleo Beasley. Logan Lee Pritchard Beatty. Trenton Allen Beck. Jacob LaFord Wiener. Nathan Walker Belser. Andra J.C. Black. Jaden Xander Blackwell. Christian Michael Bowles. Brock Elliott Ranian.
Kirsten Marie Brown. Kylie Mattia Diane Brown. Nolan John Brunson. Michael Richard Cal Bowie. Aubrey Rose Bergen. Dakota Ray Butters. Katrina Jacqueline Joel Bifer. Dylan Andrew Campbell. Gabe Robert Campo. Nayli Juliana Catalin Cortez. Jaden Thomas Chandler Watson. McKenna Marie Clark. Janice Shara Coleman. Michael John Comstock. Seth Robert Curry.
Tiffany Jean Dainty. Yevgenia Olhiniva Danny Luke. Taylor David DeYoung Casey. Ashley Nicole Douglas. Olivia Ann DeBois. Aaron Tate Anthony Dykstra. Gabrielle Lynn Edinburn. Alexandra Lynn Emberton. Casey Nicole Enderton Lloyd. Ashley Renee Estes. Maggie Catherine Evison. Olivia Helen Evison. Taylor Ann Ewing. Madison Renee Fees. Nicole Riglin Fector.
Sophia Josephine Fett. Jonathan Dean Floss. Taylor James Futrell. Ruben Anthony Gallegos. McLean Joseph Garcia. Deshaun LeCraig Garrett. Vaughn James Gibson. Ashley Leanne Gladwin. Ariana Elena Graff. Michaela Nicole Graham. Avery Gerald Gronwald. Maxwell Craig Gard. Nathan Michael Guffey. Jocelyn Grace Hawk. Nicholas Enrique Gil Hansen.
Dakota Elbert Harrell. Derek Matthias Harpens. Christian Michael Henderson. Lucas Allen Hinkleman. Isaiah John Henricks. Ashlyn Sue Highland. Nicole Elizabeth Hintz. Zachary David Rowland. Casey Margaret Hockett. Cole James Hopkins. April May Jackson. Emily Jean Jacobs. Paige Madonna Jacobs.